So today is the second Gandhi Jayanti. Today is the 2nd October 2022, and we are at our Sunday Fun Aging call. And we have the topic today is being present. What is being present? All the DJCCs and all the PES juniors that we function from regarding anything, especially today regarding being present and being ourselves and being present together. Would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, popcorn, online shots, boys, bovads, and beyonds. Hi, Mansi. Lovely to see you.
Same here.
How have you been?
Great. Awesome.
Awesome. Lovely to hear that. Okay, so the today's topic is being present.
Fantastic.
Aha! That is the time you are being present, actually.
Yeah.
That is the only time you are being present, if you are being present. Yeah. Yeah, when you are present, what presents itself in that moment to you is amazing.
Relaxation. It's just amazing. It's just relaxing into your being for me.
Yeah. And then you create from all kinds of possibilities. And you're present, and it presents itself as a gift.
True.
Yes. So, what is a being first? How have you been? How do you be in the present? How do you be anyway? And then we'll talk about being present.
Space.
Yeah. You know, we are acoustical vibration. And we forget that. And we become electrical vibration. We send out currents and send people away from us.
True. Very true.
So when you're being you, you're actually bypassing the electric component of yourself, your reality, yourself, and moving into the vibration, moving into the wavelength, moving into the now, moving into being. We wouldn't choose that for what reason?
Sometimes can be because of the peace.
Because of the
Peace. What I really felt that some people bring that they have that kind of intensity which actually shakes you up, right? So when you cannot bear up with that, or you cannot just take up that much intensity from them, you just try to cut them from your lives, or you just try to run away from them, or try keeping distance from them, or you do certain things so that you just bring that kind of separation from them.
yeah. Are you happy in those moments?
No, no, never.
So we choose that to bring unhappiness to ourselves.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. And now after access your body, you have changed so much. How is it now? Do you get the awareness of, oh, I'm not present. Oh, I'm not being myself.
Yeah, but at the same time, you also see that you are actually, when you are present enough, and when it just comes along with certain people, you find you are not being you there. You
That's what,
feel a kind of, yeah, a kind of cage that somebody is trying to control you, and that time you become that chaotic energy that you create all those situations to run away from this. So for me, that's very
Your
true.
point of view creates your reality. If that is your point of view, then tathastu.
Yeah.
But if you are aware and present in that moment, you get that you are not being yourself. You get that this is not you. You get that you're not being in the present, and you forget to ask a question.
Yeah, true.
One question can change that energy immediately. Oh, am I being me? Oh my God, I drifted away. How does he get? I made him more, or he, her more, or the situation more important than me.
Hmm.
Also, in Access, we have these remedies, rescue remedies. Sepia. These are homeopathic medicines. In the
Okay.
beginning, Gary and Dane recommend that when you get all, because in the beginning it's so much of a turmoil. You are in this reality, and your reality is changing and shifting. You do classes, your foundation hill gayi, it has.
And not only this, Kabul, something very means I was so much aware and present when I started off with the classes and everything, that I started actually being in other people's universes also, wherein you can just hear what's just not coming out of their mouth, but also from their brain. What's the that kind of awareness, that kind of intensity when you have. It's really sometimes I have seen that you get it's so much of awareness that oh, this person is thinking this, and you get so it's so much sometimes to handle that you feel like, oh, I'm feeling depressed. Means it's just a perception. I know, I understand it's the perceiving, but you perceive it too much with so much of intensity after doing access classes, that sometimes what I felt that okay, I was just present and I could hear it aloud, everything that was happening in the world, everything despite of
that
the
is
distance.
that is why we recommend rescue remedy or sepia. Keep it at home, so that whenever that happens, that calms your body.
Oh, wonderful. So I'll get it from you then.
When anything freaks you out and you can't figure out what happened and what now, what next, because you're just new, this is really helpful.
What are you suggesting, Kamal? Something homeopathy?
Yeah, the remedy, rescue remedy or sepia.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the bachelor remedy.
Okay.
Awesome. So today's topic is hi Pinky and hi Kavita, Nippy, Jazz, Fiza.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Kavita. Lovely to see you here. How are you doing?
Hi.
Hi, Gavi.
Good. So the topic is being present.
But I would like to see their faces. All
They,
have
they don't want to show. They want everything in life. They want to step up. They want to create more. But no, they want to hide. And both the things cannot be at the same platform. You can't hide, and you can't have you when you're hiding, you can't have everything you want.
yeah.
So sepia is a homeopathic medicine, guys.
Is it with S or C?
SEPIA, I think.
Okay. Good.
So the rule is when you talk, you have to put on your video. Otherwise, you don't want.
Yeah.
That's your problem. Okay. So what is being and what is being present? Anybody here has any question?
So, the definitions of being can be different from
Exactly.
probably, yeah,
It,
means for
there
me
is,
being will be very different than others.
yeah.
So
That's why we say, am I being me? We don't
yeah,
say, am I being her, or am I being him, or am I being something that I should be? We don't say that. We say, am I being me?
yeah, true.
So, any questions connected with or anything? There's no, we are all these words are connected with, we can connect with anything.
So can we have the clearance for being totally present in all the aspects of our lives?
Tell me you don't know.
Yeah.
Tell me what would be true for you? What clearing would be true for you? What comes up when I ask that?
So
What is
what
being
energy,
to you?
what is being means to me? For me, it has to be just, show up as yourself, completely show up as yourself. Doesn't matter how much fucked up you are, doesn't matter, means when people talk about being an asshole, doesn't matter whatever you are, just show up the way it is. Let it come. And the intensity that you are, the light that you are, the loving kindness that you are, the caring that you are. For me, that's being present in every aspect of your life. So whether it's your relationship with money, whether it's your relationship with people, whether it's your relationship with yourself. So me, it's being completely present in every moment and living every moment of the life and being that, um, being happy. For me, joy is something that I would put it at, means I'll even cover what I found with me is when I get the intensity of people around me when they're sad, when I perceive their sadness. uh, so for me now, I have, means after being connected to you, I learned one more thing. I usually change the energy when I say, all right, who does it belong to? And then I just spotted pop, I see that people have started changing. Else for me, whenever I used to perceive the energy of sadness, even when I enter somebody's home, I'll run away. I'll be like, just bhagao meko yahan se. I can't just take the sadness energy here. I can perceive so much of sadness energies when people are around me. So for me, being me would be the creation, the joy, the adventure. Uh, doesn't matter, when people feel that all right, you are so much chaotic, you're so much messed up. Doesn't matter at all to me. For me, it's like, all right, I am here, I'm standing here. Whether you want to receive me or not, that's your choice. I'm completely present here. So whenever you want to come up, and even I've seen when people being needy, and when they are when they are present and when they are working from the needs and wants, which are actually not true for us. Yeah, even when they show up, when they want to show up as, when they need something or they want something from me, I'm simply present there also, because I have made a different choice, understanding that all right, becoming useful in their world, that would be something, a different choice. So when people say, oh, that person is being very mean to you, and still you're helping them out. So I'll be like, yeah, it's okay. I'm being useful to them. So it depends that whenever I want to be a useful energy, I will be a useful energy. When I am willing to be a useless energy, I'll become useless. I don't know this thing. So being the manipulator.
So beautiful, you summed it up all so beautifully. So you are being that, right?
Yeah,
So you are
true.
being in the present.
Yeah, true.
So anybody else is being in the present? Whatever she said, anybody else is choosing that? And what would it take for us to choose it too? Wake up.
I like Mansi's bubbly energy.
Yeah.
Good, good. And by the way, I like your nose pin as well, and I want that too.
So you know what? I designed it myself and then I got it made.
Very
Oh,
good.
oh. So you have to send me a closer
And put
picture.
it in the group.
Yeah,
You have to,
I
you have
will
to
share that.
send a closer picture.
So guys, that is your reality. That is her reality. You don't have to buy into her reality. What is yours? You don't want to fit into her reality. You don't want to make, sorry. You don't want to make yourself wrong, or you don't want to copy her. What is your reality? Ask, what is my reality? You have to find out. what is your this everything that is. Sorry. Most of us have never asked what we want to do, what we want to know, what we want to be, who we want to be, what we want to generate and create. We've never asked. We've just been living life one moment at a time. Anyone pushes us anywhere. Somebody requiring something of us is much easier, right? Does it work for you?
No.
Does it work? And that, having said that, does it work for me? Doesn't mean what works for me. Doesn't include others. You have to include others. The difficulty is we try to exclude others in order to have us, instead of realizing that having us is us. It's not me against anybody else. It's me having me. And when you have a point of view, or when you are functioning from, I'm going to choose me, I'm at the top of the list, then everything, the universe adjusts itself to you. Because that is your demand. You have to move beyond what you have been told, what you have seen, what you have learned. We keep staying the same place and finding out if there isn't. You can't keep looking into the kachra every day and finding yahan se kuch mil jayega. Mil bhi sakta hai, lekin is that what you want to do? You have to move beyond the limitations of what this reality tells you, which is choosing for you. It does not mean, though of course in this reality it does, it's choosing against somebody else, everybody else, not somebody, everybody else. Oh, ये तो अब अपना ही ख्याल रखती है. ये तो देखो, इसने तो किसी का ख्याल नहीं किया, इसने तो दिल्ली से बॉम्बे चली गई.
So here I would like to add on here, when you choose for joy, or when you are being the energy of joyfulness or the happiness, when you choose for yourself, you see everything starts dissolving. Automatically everything dissolves. People adjust, everything adjusts. So when you be you, everything adjusts. Just be you, and being that energy of joy and happiness, you see all the people are happy. So down the line, they choose that happiness too in future.
Become
Yeah.
an invitation. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said. The world, the universe adjusts to your, because you become a demand. When
Yeah,
you
sure.
choose for you, it's expansive, not only for you, for everybody else.
Yeah.
And when you choose only for you, from the energy of against somebody, you have to contract and separate everybody from you.
Yeah.
So there is a thin line, choosing for you against others, or choosing for you just because. No, because. You don't have to divorce yourself to choose greater. You don't have to divorce others to choose greater. जब बच्चे 13-14 साल के at the teens, anything they choose it becomes against parents. That's actually not true. That's the space they are looking for, finding what will they create greater for them. And that's a kindness to yourself and to them to let them be. Because what you are, they will be. It's not what you tell them to be. So there are a lot of questions we can ask, like Mansi was asking. Everything that you do, you can say, how is this going to expand my life? How is this going to contribute? Is it going to be fun for me? Am I aware of what are the consequences of it? Am I cutting off my awareness? Am I being present? And trust that. And trust that knowing that you know, that you have. You keep trying to trust others. That doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. Or any other questions? Oh my God, this woman is talking too loudly. Let me close the door. आपको मैंने बोला, क्लास चल रही है, 24 घंटे आप फोन पे देंगे क्या? What can I do, guys, to have a quieter? What can we do with the phones? And what can we do with people? Can all of us give me energy for this? Here you go. Just give me one moment, please. Hello. नमस्ते जी. हाँ जी, वो तो ठीक है, बताइए. नहीं, घर पे तो वो मेरी 8 से 9 क्लास हो रही होती है. इस वक्त मेरी क्लास हो रही है, इसलिए मैं आपकी फोन नहीं उठा रही. हाँ, मैं तो 8 से 9 के बाद बात कर रही हूँ. क्या आप बाहर हो, गेट पे हो? अब ये तो कमाल है ना, आप मेरे को बताए बगैर कैसे आ सकते हैं? नहीं, कभी भी नहीं बता.
कमल म्यूट कर ले, रिकॉर्डिंग में जाएगा.
आप कभी भी मेरे को बताए बगैर नहीं आ सकते.
कितना सुनेगा.
ये वीडियो इन्होंने ऑफ कर दिया और ऑडियो चालू.
Sorry guys, sorry. Didn't I mute myself? I did. Oh.
No.
I did.
Now you have muted you.
I switched off the video and interesting. How does it get any better than this? Everywhere I got hassled. Everywhere it took me away from being present and being in the moment. See, you got an example right here. That's what we do. That's what we do. We keep talking big things, but this is what we do when a situation like this comes up. And everything that came up for everybody else, including me, would we be willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yeah.
Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, pod, online shows, boys, nomads, and beyond. Since morning, I've been having this. I'm having a and the phone's ringing. So what is right about that?
Me being more present.
Can I say something?
Topic was, you forget, this is a topic and your topic starts when your life starts around that topic, and then it's telling you, okay, now show me you what is being and what is being present.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I say?
Yes, please go for it. Everybody, nobody wanted to share anything at that moment because Kamal was talking. Yes, Manisha.
when I'm alone, जब मैं अकेली रहती हूँ तो ये सब मेरे लिए इजी रहता है, बीइंग मी वगैरह. लेकिन जब लोगों के बीच जाती हूँ तो बड़ा झमेला होता है. मैं लोगों के बहकावे में आ जाती हूँ कई बार, और बाद में कॉन्शियस हो जाती हूँ कि अरे ये क्या, उस वक्त तो तू प्रेजेंट थी नहीं. तो व्हाट इज दैट. और मुझे एक क्वेश्चन है कि कई लोग अच्छे नहीं लगते, ये व्हाट इज दिस.
तो सब अच्छे लगने चाहिए. बैंगन नहीं अच्छा तो जरूर खाना है.
नहीं ऐसा नहीं. मतलब अभी कुछ था ना फंक्शन, तो इसमें अगर 10 लोग हम इकट्ठा हुए थे तो 1-2 लोगों से इतना इरिटेशन होता है, और ऐसा व्हाट इज दैट, ये समझ नहीं आता. ऐसा लगता है.
आप बताओ व्हाट इज दैट.
नहीं ना, ऐसा लगता था ये ना है तो अच्छा होगा. ऐसा तो नहीं होगा ना.
नहीं, वो तो दोनों जो भी चीजें आप बोलिए, आपने कंक्लूजन बोली है ना.
यस.
अगर कोई यहाँ क्वेश्चन होता तो क्या होगा.
व्हाट इज दिस, व्हाट कैन आई डू अबाउट इट.
There can be million questions. Anybody else with the other questions?
What else is possible here that I have yet not considered? With respect to, if there is a specific person, you can ask that with respect to my relationship with dash dash dash, and let's see what universe shows up, how it turns up in your world.
Yeah. Anybody else?
Wrong भी बनाया होता ना अगले को. So what is right about her, I'm not getting. What is right about me, I'm not getting.
What lies, whose lies are we buying, guys? So for me, it will be what lies, whose lies, or am I being me here? Ask yourself.
Yeah. So that's very important. Actually, किसी को 10-15 बंदे unlike करते होते हैं, और मैं नहीं इतना unlike करती होती, but I buy from them and I also start unliking that person.
Yeah. So you got. Yeah. So then you have to actually, you will see it's the energy that you're perceiving of other people. So ask yourself then and there that what lies, whose lies am I believing, or from where did I buy these lies from? So is it really yours?
Yeah. Whom does this belong to?
Yeah.
ये सारी चिड़. और दूसरा ये जो चिड़ वाली एनर्जी है ना, if I send it to my bank, तो it will rather make money बजाय मुझे पागल करने के.
How does it get any better than this? What else is possible? Thank you guys.
Thank you.
We need to do any classes. You all know it.
मनीषा को भी मिल गया जवाब. मनीषा.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
So when you choose to be in a space where you do not want to be, when you sell yourself out to be with other people, you're not being your own friend.
So Kaval, I'll give a very beautiful example here. Like when I usually do not get along with certain kind of people, right? So when I used to run away from them, or I distance myself, not being as a separation or a line that I draw in my universe, is just like taking a break from them. So what I do, I just remove myself from that situation for the time being, right? And I go into the space wherein I put my energy of what else is possible here. So every time something like that shows up here, so whether sometimes it can be, one of my friends was telling me, like I completely withdraw myself from social media also, because you perceive so much, you read so much of statements, so much of stories of people. It's just not your energy. You keep on buying the point of views of others. So what I do to take that break, so I just completely put myself off from all the kinds of social media for the time being, so that I can be, I get that awareness of what's being me there. So even one of my friends was telling me, are you a fraud? You run away from social media. I said, yeah. मैंने कहा यार ये तो मैं तेरे को बोलने वाली थी कि मुझे ऐसा क्यों लगता है कि तू fraud है. America, I love taking breaks from social media like anything. So despite of you think how messed up you are, or despite of you thinking or believing or choosing कि मैं fraud हूँ, अरे यार जो सोचना है सोच, that's your problem, that's not my point of view. Do keep on doing that, and I'll just keep on telling him that okay, यार ये तो मैं तेरे बारे में सोच रही थी, तुझे कैसे पता कि मैं तेरे बारे में यही सोच रही थी कि तू fraud है.
To get out of your head. Thank you so much. That was so beautiful that you don't have to always run away.
Yeah.
You can be in present to know who you are. यहाँ पे मैं बैठी हुई हूँ, मुझे ये हो रहा है, ये मैं हूँ, मुझे लोगों से चिढ़ मिचती है.
Yeah.
मुझे अभी ये अच्छे नहीं लग रहे.
हाँ,
मेरे साथ ऐसे ये खाना नहीं अच्छा लग रहा, मेरे को ये जगह नहीं अच्छी लग रही, ये स्पेस नहीं अच्छी लग रही. क्या मैं कहाँ से वर्क कर रही हूँ, ये मैंने कब करा, ये मैंने कब सोचा, कब करने लगी ये मैं ऐसे. When did it start? When did I start doing that? And you become aware of what other choices you have. In order to start loving yourself, you start by looking at your life, at the places where you have chosen to do the right things, to judge. And what is that right thing that you're choosing? Where did that come from? All that awareness you get. So it's not running away from places solves anything, because that's going to get created again. अगली सिचुएशन भी ऐसी होनी जब तक आपने उसको फेस, वो आपने बोला मैं I want to be me. Now these situations like this phone, like since morning things are happening and I was just oblivious. This topic, about the topic, I was just being stressed with all this.
Then it shows up as a pattern in your life. The places you run away from, it becomes like a pattern. It shows up that okay, now this is the situation again, handle me. And it's more intense than the earlier situation.
Exactly.
So it's like if you are not liking the people at that point of time, just choose to be you, and just be aware that it's like your awareness which is telling you something about them. Even I was reading a book, I don't remember the name, but it's written there that when you see that somebody is being mean to you, just acknowledge it. So when you just acknowledge the present that somebody is being a snake or elf or somebody is mean, you bring so much of that brings a change in them. Just acknowledge instead of not liking them. And why would a being choose that, likes, dislikes, or something like that? Just get to the awareness of being sun. I always say that be present as sun. He is just be stand still. A sun can never differentiate between what's right, wrong, good, bad, whether the shade has to be given to, whether you look at trees also, they never differentiate the shade has to be given to the criminal or not. Similarly, if people don't like you, it's their choice. You don't have to, do the same thing with them. You choose to be you. Choose to be the energy wherein everybody and everything dissolves within your presence.
Yeah.
So for me, being me would be that okay, I choose to be that loving, kindness, nurturing, caring, healing, or I would say in one term, the energy of sexualness. So whether you like my light or not, how much you can take, that's your receiving. I don't have to run away from anything. So it will depend on their receiving from you. Everybody will come across with people, you'll see that they cannot just hold on you that much of intensity. So they might call you as crazy, they might call you as messed up, they might turn up telling you something, but that's a judgment. And I perceive it in my world as, oh, it's making more money for me. So universe, can I have more of this, please? Let them judge you.
Thank you so much. That was so helpful. And this is a skill that you need to develop, guys. Being present and in total allowance and having no point of view is a skill that we need to practice. It's a muscle, building a muscle, because we have not been taught like that. So in every moment, being present, asking, just asking, am I being present? And play. Just play in every moment. And even when you falter, don't make yourself wrong, because you will. You definitely will. However much you were functioning this, you think Gary and Dane don't do that? They don't get upset?
Everybody.
Gary maybe not, Dane too gets upset in classes also sometimes. That's okay. That's being you. Being you is not the perfect. There is no perfection in being you. We think being you would be सारा कुछ फिर ठीक हो जाएगा, अब हम perfect हो जाएंगे, कोई problem नहीं होएगी. In all other modalities, I used to make myself wrong. इतनी सारी modalities कर ली, अभी भी गुस्सा आ रहा है.
Very beautifully, Mansi said, na? The
Yeah.
moment you acknowledge.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mansi. Same thing happened yesterday, na, at my workplace. कुछ ऐसा हुआ कि एकदम वो बंदा को पसीना आ गया इतने गुस्से से, and when I actually acknowledged कि yeah, he's getting angry, what next? What next? What can I do? And I said, okay, it's happened. And then I was thinking, what is right about this? I'm not getting. And जब वो हटके बाहर आई बात, oh my God, it was such a benefit. I asked question to my CA, to my auditor, to my finance head, and then he was sweating the guy. I put my hand on his forehead. I said, okay. I said, okay, कोई ऐसा नहीं है गलत हो गया, बहुत अच्छा हुआ जो हुआ. I mean, it was ये कभी नहीं आता था. Thank you, Mansi. It happened with me yesterday at my work.
Yeah, living is the celebration of being present.
And you know what?
Being available in you were being available in this possibility. Being
Yeah.
available there, yeah.
And what my auditor said when he was watching, okay, madam, when you were talking to CA, and you were asking, okay, what next? What can we do? You know, to show. And then he went to the government site where some figure was there, which I was searching. The guy noticed, madam, you ask question. And he कुछ पूछा उनसे, उन्होंने बता दिया. So, मतलब the other guy was getting this thing, मेरा गलती हो गया, I'm heading this department, और मैंने ऐसे कर दिया. I said, there's nothing like that. This gave so much of relief access, you know. Otherwise, the wrong, you know. So, thank you.
Yeah, being present is also intensity, guys.
Yeah.
When you are present, you don't miss anything.
Yeah, and that's sometimes being vulnerable also. When you perceive the energy of any kind of energy, I'll say the anger.
Being you.
Yeah.
Vulnerable is being you.
Being you, yeah. Yes.
If
you don't have to cover up.
You're hiding, you're controlling, you have underlying things, then you're not being you.
Yeah, true, very true.
When you're justifying, you're not being you.
Yeah, true.
When you're making yourself right and others wrong, you're not being you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Guys, any questions?
Nice to see Pinky's name. Pinky's there in the group.
She was here, but she went away. I don't know who. Achha, she's here. Pinky, who? It's a new Pinky. Pinky, can we have a look at you, darling? Never mind. She doesn't want to show herself. Okay. So, anybody else? Hi.
Yeah, I want to ask you. Hi.
Hi.
Go for it.
Okay, I want to ask you that, I mean, yeah, just if you correct somebody, it's not being you. But jo incident ho gaya hai, and that person is angry with us. And then we just keep quiet and we just inside our heart, we say pock and pot, interesting point of view and all that. At times, the judgment that pops up in her, again, she shout again, scream again. So how to, I mean, उसने A बोला, लेकिन नहीं किया, तो Z किया. So that pinches at times. So what can we do?
I
here?
didn't get your question. What I got the energy was that when people get upset, what do you do? Is that your question?
Yeah.
Are you responsible for people getting upset?
No.
Did you do something to upset them intentionally?
I just asked the right. I said, what is the calculation of this amount?
Okay, with what point of view did you have before you asked that question?
I just want, because what she said was something different and what she gave was something different.
Yeah, so you already were judging her. When somebody judges us, don't we get defensive?
Oh, okay.
So is that what you wanted? Is that the result that you wanted? What else could you have said that would have given you all the answers? You were aware of there was some gadbad there.
Yeah, so how to have ease with that?
You just ask a question. How do I find this out? What can I do and be different here? And some people themselves come up to you and tell you, this is what we did. Oh, it didn't work out. But when we are always at the defense, at finding faults, then people already know. You think you are the only infinite being? They also get your energy.
No, I mean like supposing I say A, okay, I'm giving you this much, okay, this much amount. But at the end, she did not give me that amount. So she gave another amount which is less than that. Is that called judgment, or is it my right to know where is the rest of that money gone?
Did you ask where's the rest of the money?
Yeah, I asked.
Then what happened?
Then she said, yeah, it is divided into 3 people. So 100 is divided into 3 people. And last month, it was divided into 2 people. I say, why last month 2 people and now this month 3 people? I just asked that. And then she got angry with it. Why you have to ask like that? I just want to clear. I mean, if they want to take, it's okay. But I mean, you take it nicely, you
These
know.
kind of situations which are so, unless you know the whole reality, I have only questions. I don't have answers.
Yeah, I mean.
You have to ask yourself, what question can I, even if you don't get a question, you have to ask yourself, what question can I ask here? And you have to lower your barriers and destroy all your points of views.
And even Kaval, when she was speaking, when you had to actually get clarity from somebody, from my point of view, it's not being conscious. So do you really trust the person जिसको आप पैसे दे रहे हो?
वो तो मैंने पहले इसको बोला ना, that does she judge her? She already made up her mind. She had already made up her mind, and people get defensive. People always get defensive for that.
Yeah, true. Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah. So you have to ask questions where you are functioning from and what point of view you have, and just asking questions sometimes changes stuff. But that story running in your head and asking questions won't work. You have already decided something. Where is the question? Then there is only a statement with the question mark attached.
Yeah.
So you have to ask yourself a question or many questions you don't know and have no point of view about it. Okay, show me what else is possible. You don't have to define yourself. You don't have to justify yourself. You don't have to go into the story. Just choosing to ask questions and willing to get the awareness. You won't get an answer. You will get an awareness. Be present with it. This living from experience, guys, doesn't work. We live from our experience with the person, with people, with situations. And we've already decided. If we go to our experiences, we are going to the past to determine what our future is going to be.
Yeah, true.
Then your future cannot be different than your past. It has to be the same. Is it making any sense?
Yeah.
Any more questions? We still got 9 minutes left.
Yeah, I want to ask you about if there is any thoughts in our mind that is we would destroy and uncreate it, all that, you know, that thoughts in our mind, it pops up at times when we are doing something, it pops up, you know, like negative thoughts or what, which is disturbing. Then how, what can we?
There are a million things you can do. One, is it yours? If they are not, who does it belong to? If they keep coming, then there might be something that you need to look into. Okay, what is this? What can I do about this? Can I change it? How can I change it? If they are still coming, then ask them, what do you want me to do? What else is possible that I haven't even considered? Can I have more clarity, please? What energy, space, consciousness can I be to have total clarity and ease in all of this? And something, when you're asking these questions, there is no right question. There is no one question for everything. When you're asking these questions, something will pop up to give you the awareness. Oh, okay.
And also, when you are willing to change, when you get to know, oh, this thought belongs to you, right? And if you want to change it from the reality, just use the statement, everything that allows this to exist as my point of view, as my reality, I now destroy and uncreate it all. Try doing this also, it works.
Yeah, defending and avoiding is a beautiful question nowadays you can ask. What am I defending and what am I avoiding here? That this keeps us in existence.
Yeah.
There are million, everybody here would tell you 10 different things that you could do. What do you know? What do you know? That all might not work for you, but that what you know would work.
Yeah.
If we are looking for somebody else to give you a question, what if you honored yourself and trusted yourself? The question that came from in, that was the one.
Can you say it again just now, the before avoiding and defending?
You can ask, what point of view am I defending and avoiding that are keeping this in existence? When you're holding on to something, holding on to the present also, and holding on to the past, is it going to create a different future? It is a violation against future. The future has abundance to give to you. The universe is showering on you. But when you are living from the past and और इसको मैं पकड़ लूं, ये तो फिर मुझे पता नहीं मिलेगा कि नहीं मिलेगा, अब इतने पैसे हैं तो इनको मैं खर्चना नहीं है, मेरे कल बुढ़ापे में क्या होगा? It's a violation against the future. You're telling the universe that you cannot create, you're not capable of. And violence and all these thoughts create unconsciousness. You're being unconscious. You are an infinite being. You're creating in every now moment. What are you choosing to create? If you're saying, okay, hun rakh lo, fir hoga nahi, nahi hoga.
What's here? One more question was it wrong for me to ask about that 100 divided by 2?
You ask yourself, I cannot answer that question. You ask yourself, is it wrong for me? Was it wrong for me to ask her for that? What came up? Is it light or heavy? And where are you making yourself wrong? It's never wrong or right. Is what was required at that moment. Would it have created greater? Did it create greater? Could have I chosen something else? Okay, what else could be possible? What else was possible that I didn't know? Did I function from my awareness, or I was from my righteousness? Where was I functioning from? Get clear about you. Then the clarity will come about everybody else too. We are not even clear about ourselves. We are justifying our actions. मैंने तो इसलिए किया, ऐसे किया, तो उसने ऐसे हुआ था, ये हुआ था, वो नहीं हुआ था, तो मैंने ऐसे किया. The other person is doing the same thing. So where are you going to get the awareness? Did it help anyway?
Yes, thank you. My ear was blocked after you said about
Block our ears. We do everything we do ourselves because we don't want to listen.
what can I have more clarity?
Well, did you want to listen light or heavy?
Yes, like
Okay, so then you listen to the recording.
no, it was blocked since long back. So I was doing clearing and all.
You don't sound yourself, Usha. What happened? You're not your bright self. Are you okay?
Yeah, fine.
Health-wise?
Yeah, good.
How's your mother?
She's fine. She's fine. Thank you.
I'm
shall
noticing the
we
same
head off?
thing, Usha.
Can you do a
Yeah.
Bacchamic clearing for yourself once?
Sorry?
Do a Bacchamic clearings for yourself once. So you
Okay.
must be having that in the Bhav's manual.
Yeah.
Just do it once for you and see what shows up for you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Param, you were saying something, Naveen?
I said I'm also noticing the same thing. Usha is not Usha today.
Usha is not Usha today.
Same I perceived, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah,
Usha is
so-
not. Usha is again the very bubbling, all the full of energy. Usha,
I know.
we can do clearing for you.
We can just give her energy. What clearing you want to do for her?
Same energy.
You have to judge her to give it.
No, not
yeah.
clearing. Not clearing. Yeah, I said a wrong word. Energy. Yeah, we can give it.
She's asking for. You want
Is
to
she
force,
asking?
You want to
If
force
she's asking, yeah, we have to ask. Yeah, yeah. True.
you want to force it on her, deciding what she requires.
Yeah. Usha, do you want? She's asking.
Right, guys, spread your arms, gather all the energy that anybody here, Usha included, anybody else who is requiring or desiring something different, just spread your arms. Yeah, all that. Just get present with what she desires. You don't have to know exactly, just the energy. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Go for it, my love.
Thank you, thank you.
Allow the universe to present itself with lots of possibilities.
And from me, it's 7.
And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
to have what you asked for.
And for me, it's 7. So I'll give you 7. The contribution of 7.
Okay, now she decided that. She thinks that is going to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Usha, you're so loved.
I know. We miss you when you don't come because you miss your questions. Our Jazz ne koi question nahi pucha.
Even I miss you too.
Oxy,
She's
guys,
coming.
it's 9 o'clock.